Hello everyone, FreethePrinnies here. I just wanted to say thank you for joining me on this adventure that we're about to go through. I never thought that a day like this would actually finally come to fruition. The fact that here I am, playing one of my favorite video games of all time, speaking to probably a small audience right now, but I think that's okay, because I'm not here for the views. I'm not here for the money or anything. I'm here to play a video game and to just have a good time with everybody. You know, everybody's got stuff going on in their lives. Depression being a big one, and also a big part of my life. I mean, recently being dumped by someone who said that they would always be there for me, and now they're not. So I realized that sometimes everyone just needs an outlet, or that final push to push them towards doing something they've always wanted to accomplish in their life. And well, this is something I've always wanted to do. I'm not expecting to be the next big, famous YouTube smash hit, but I would like to have a nice small community where everybody just feels safe and secure, and if you ever have crazy thoughts and need somebody to talk to, that they'll be here. You can always come to FreethePrinnies channel. I'll be here. You can message me on Facebook or in the comments, and pretty soon I'll have a Twitter and an Instagram and all that stuff set up. Just, if you ever need a push in the right direction, or just a helping hand to reach out and extend, or just somebody to talk to. I'm not a miracle worker. I won't be able to solve everybody's issues, but if I can at least put one smile on at least one person's face, then that's all I could ever ask for and more. I know what it's like to be alone, and what it's like to not have anybody to just vent it out. You know, people say they get tired of hearing the same problems, or they'd rather walk away and just not help. I want to be that guy that will listen. I want to be that guy that you reach out to if you're ever in trouble. I'm here to talk, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And we can play some video games together. I mean, what's better than that? Sit here, game, talk, have a good time, you know? So, without further ado, we're gonna get into this game here. A little bit about this game. I know every YouTuber out there has probably played this at some point in their life, but for me, this game will always hold a special place in my heart. It reminds me of them summers way back when the game first came out on the Super Nintendo. Like, my dad, he was in the Navy for 20 years, and we didn't get to see him too much. And on those off chances that he would come back and actually get to spend some time with us, away from the base, away from the submarines and stuff, we would load in this cartridge on the Super Nintendo, and we would play. And it was some of the best days of my life, honestly. And yeah, the game's not the hardest RPG in the world. It's not the most complex, you know, there's very little to it, realistically. I mean, it's a beginner-level RPG for most, so I'll do my best to be entertaining, and let's just jump right in here, and hopefully have a great time. I'd like to welcome you all to one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Join me on this crazy ride, and let's just have a good time, everybody. Alright, 4 save slots. Let's just go to new game. And for the simplicity of this Let's Play, since my name is FreethePrinnies after all, we're just going to put in Prinny. The name doesn't really mean much, but it does come into play a little bit in a secret little joke. But we'll get to that when all in due time, viewers. And here we have Princess Toadstool, as she's called in this game, just sitting out there minding her own business. Butterflies a-fluttering. But of course, in the background, everybody's favorite villain decides to show up, and there he is, boys and girls, swooping right in and taking the princess away. Uh-oh. Well, I guess it's up to our good old friend Mario to jump into the action. Save the day once again. But we're skipping everything this time and going straight to the castle. Mario's had enough of your other princess in another castle, so let's just get right to it and show Bowser who's the boss here. Now, the gameplay in this game is made up of separate parts. It's going to be running around, exploring, getting items and stuff. And then there's the battle screens, which go about turn-based, so I'm going to demonstrate right here. You have several commands. The A button brings up your normal command, which is an attack. X is items. Y is your specials. B, you can defend or run in certain cases. We're just going to attack this guy, and as you notice, he goes down one shot. No experience yet. Let's just go ahead and run into the statue over here for no reason. I don't know why that happened. And we're going to come into a scripted battle up here against 4 of these Terrapin guards. Not much we can do here except attack and jump and defend. As you notice, I took 0 damage there, because there's actually a blocking mechanic where if you time it just right, you can avoid some damage or all damage altogether. Doesn't always work even when you get the command, so it's a little finicky there. But same goes for attacking. If you notice, Mario's been swinging twice instead of just one hit, because if you time the command just correctly, you can get a little extra damage in there. Nothing too game-breaking, but it's always nice to get that little extra damage. Oh boy. There's lava everywhere, and the bridge is out now, so guess we really can't turn around and go back. Where could she be? Well, I see feet dangling, so go ahead and look up, Mario. And there she is, everybody. And who's up there with her but the King of the Koopas himself, Mr. Bowser. Now, looks like we're going to get this battle underway for our first boss fight against Bowser on the chandeliers. She says, "Don't let him bruise you." Alright, well, there's a different strategy for this. Everyone would think go for Bowser, but if you notice, you can actually aim for Bowser and the chain, Kink Link. We're going to want to jump on the chain for a little extra damage here. You'll notice. Alright, we're going to block Bowser, hopefully. Here we go, 0 damage, and one more strike of the chain here. And the world's easiest boss battle done and over with. Fun fact, first time I tried this, I actually fought Bowser. I sat there and I punched him until I couldn't hit him no more, and I was just confused, so just go straight for the chain. You don't get anything extra for beating Bowser in this fight. And what's this? In a quick turn of events, it seems like the tides may have turned. Could this be it for Mario? And with one more hammer that Bowser pulled out of space and chucked at us, we are now plummeting to our demise. Which is weird, because these chandeliers weren't really that high up in perspective. And the fact that we caught up to Bowser so quickly is even more amazing. How will we ever get out of this situation? With a simple jump, of course. Jumping solves quite a lot of your problems in this game, believe it or not. I mean, it is Mario. He does specialize in jumping, so let's go ahead and untie the princess and call it a game. I mean, wow. Talk about world's shortest Mario game, right? Oh god, what's going on here? Wait a minute. The plot twist. Nice zoom out of the clouds there with a giant star. And we seem to have a giant sword plummeting towards the castle. Interesting. What's going on here? Oh, way to stick the landing there. You see what I did there? And that brings us to our title screen. And with that, we have not 1, but 7 stars about to plummet to the ground. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the 7 Stars. Now the title makes sense, right? And it looks like we get launched out of the castle in a maneuver that would kill just about anyone upon impact. I mean, if we're being honest here. But Mario isn't just anybody. He's a man that lands on his feet in most scenarios. Straight through the pipe. Did we land on our feet? Nope. Landed directly on the coat rack. Hey, Mario. Lots of people use something called a door to go in and out of their houses. Anyway, I came by to pick up Toadstool since she's a bit late. Fun fact, they call her Toadstool in this game instead of Peach, so nice little throwback there. Let's go ahead and get off this coat rack, shall we? Go talk to Toad, let him know that things went down differently. Hey, I thought the princess was here with you, Mario. Where is she? Mario, what's with the silent treatment? You're not telling me something. It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again. Would you please bring her back like you always do? Yes, Toad, but first, I'm gonna save my game, if you don't mind. Because if you don't save your game right now, he actually tells you to save your game, so you might want to just do it and get it out of the way now. Alright, back to the castle. Let's go, see what's going on. We never did get to untie her, so let's go do that, I guess, real quick. Alright, back at the castle here, with its new sword decoration on top. Alright. It talks. Who goes there, trespasser? This castle belongs to Smithy Gang. First step towards taking over the world. If it weren't for nosy characters like you, we'd own this world. So let's see you deal with this. And with one false swoop of his voice, he breaks the sound barrier and completely shatters the stone bridge connecting us from Vista Hill to Bowser's Keep. Don't think we can jump that far. Best to turn around now and head the other way, I suppose. Alright, back to Toad, and I guess we have no choice but to tell him what just happened. I'm gonna be like, hey Toad, a sword yelled at me, the bridge collapsed, and now we're screwed. You're back so soon. Did you forget something? No, what happened then? Charades. The bridge to Bowser's Keep is out now. Just wonderful. We must inform the Chancellor of Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario. Alright, and we're off on a journey to the Mushroom Kingdom. Ouch. Oops, excuse me. Oh, that bump on your head has reduced your HP level. One of the Mushroom Kingdom's famous items ought to perk you right up. Alright, thanks for the mushroom. You know how to use these? I do, but I'm going to show this tutorial for the sake of the audience. Well, allow me to explain. Open up the menu screen. You can check that with the coin count and your status. Go on, press the X button and open it. The X button. This is the menu. Use this to equip or use items. Choose item. Then press A. This is your item list. Read about your items down here. To use the mushroom, point here and press A. Behold! It moves to Mario. Push A again to use it, or push B to cancel. Shrooms are good. Give it a try. Alright, now he's teaching me to do drugs. There you go. That's how it's done. Now you can get a boost whenever you're feeling tired. Why did I rush back here? Oh yeah, I had something to tell you. Yuck! I remember. I came to warn you the mushroom way is swarming with the monsters. Mario, please do something. You know about them timed hits? I do, but let's go through the tutorial anyways. Well, allow me to explain. Let's enter the battle. First, you push the A button. Alright, A button. Keeps talking in letters. Starting to confuse me. Push A again to attack. Okay, and through the power of Toad's magic, he can freeze time. We'll push A here to get that timed hit. Extra damage and the kill. Good timing. When successful, your attack changes and damage increases. Hit A prior to attack 2. And there you go, 0 damage. Good timing. This can help you decrease the amount of damage done to you, but not speed up my text. It won't always work, though. Now let's try the special strike, alright? Go in with the Y button, push the jump button there. Push Y here. There you go. Your attack will be more powerful. Learn special skills as you gain experience. They're on the menu. Oh, okay. Well, if Toad's so great at stopping time... Oh, he's back. Read about him, okay? Yeah, thanks, Toad. Well, if he's so good at stopping time, why doesn't he just go and save the princess? And there you are. Now, at least you have that fighting chance, like I didn't before. Why did I rush back? Oh, yeah, that's right. We need to tell the Chancellor. I'll see you over at the Mushroom Kingdom. Here, take these. It's dangerous to go alone. Alright, some healing items. You'll notice we took some damage and FP loss in that battle, so here's a little trick here. We're just going to run into the house real quick. Flip that little mushroom light, take a quick snooze. That way we can restore our HP and FP. No sense going into the next area with less than what we need. And for good measure, why not hit the old save block, just because. Tutorial's out of the way, we don't need to go through that again, there's no point. So, he said the Mushroom Way, so I guess we'll leave through here and then head to the Mushroom Way. Now we're going to encounter Goombas and Paratroopas in this area at first, so... first episode, and since I'm new to the editing thing, we're probably going to keep the battles in just to show off a few of them. But later episodes, I'm probably going to cut battles after I've showed you enemies at least once, maybe twice, depending on who shows up in the fight. I also noticed my timing's a little off in this. I mean, just getting back into the swing of things, it's been a little while. So I promise it will eventually get better over time. Alright, a couple of Goombas here. Nothing that we haven't seen yet. Don't really think we have much of an issue with very many of the enemies in this area, realistically. So, and you'll also notice we're getting experience now, which means, yes, we can, in fact, level up at some point. And with levels, we'll get stronger, obviously. Typical RPG fanfare. Paratroopas, weak to jump, so just jump on them. Easy kill. And you notice they're dropping coins, so we do have currency, which, of course, in the Mario world is coins, obviously. So, and one fun fact about the jump command is you'll actually increase the damage it does over time. Let's see. So the more you use jump, it'll eventually build up by 1 point each time after so many uses. So actually, it's not a bad idea to use it a few times and kind of grind up the damage so you're hitting harder. Now, with this Goomba here, he drops a special item, an in-battle item called HP Max. That'll actually restore your HP to full. So, you'll find stuff like HP Max, Attack Up, stuff like that, and eventually one called Lucky, which we'll explain if I ever get one of those. Another Paratroopa here, like I said. 2 punches will take him out if you want to conserve FP, or you could just jump on him. Realistically, either way is fine. And if we look to our left here, after getting these item boxes with have coins, Toad's in trouble. Better save him. It's probably for the best. Who knows? Maybe we'll get something as a reward, even though I don't understand. He can freeze time, so he should just be all-powerful and get through this area no problem without my help. But, yeah, what can you do? Phew, my life was flashing before my eyes for a second there. Here's something in return. Alright, he gives us a honey syrup, which will restore some of our FP, which is always nice. A few more enemies to dispatch here. We're getting pretty close to the end of the first recording session. I made it just slightly longer, just to kind of mitigate for some of the tutorial and that long intro. And I'm going to apologize in advance. There's a slight abrupt ending, but we'll get the kinks worked out eventually. A few more Goombas bite the bucket, and we are on to, I believe, what is our first level up. Now, when you level up, you can pick either attack, HP, or special. Special raises your special attack and your special defense. Attack raises attack and defense. And HP boosts your maximum HP. We're going to pick special because there's a pattern. You want to do special, power, HP for the best benefits. So, well, with that, I'd like to say thank you for watching the first episode, everybody. Goodbye.